my Squidlings, it's Katie here, and welcome back to another review video. So today we're going to be taking a look at some markers. These are called the hashtag coloring markers. I actually bought these at Hobby Lobby, so I'm really excited to show them to you. So if we look at this packaging, you can see that we've got 5 different colors here. They all have color names. There's BG10, B7, B2, B14, and B1. But anyway, here is the packaging. It shows like a little illustration apparently done with these markers. It shows that this has a brush tip and a fine tip, and then it is the C set. They also had like a set that had pinks and purples, a set that had primaries, and I think there was a landscape set, but I really just wanted to try these. So on the back it says that, it shows the colors again. Alcohol-based ink, dual nibs, professional quality. It has easy flowing, vibrant ink, brush and bullet tips for easy filling and precision. Used on artist canvas, paper, artboard, and other surfaces. And then it just has it in a couple of different languages. So these were $11.99, but at Hobby Lobby I used 40% off coupon, so it was around like $7.50, something like that. So we're going to take these out, and I have used them a little bit, so you'll notice there's like stains on my markers. So I wanted to test them out before we got into the demonstration. So as I said earlier, they have the color number and the swatch, so to speak, listed on both ends, and it's nice because it's printed on and it's really large, so you can see it pretty easily. Then here's the barrel, and it shows the brush tip and the bullet tip. It says hashtag coloring and then the alcohol-based marker. And then on the back it just says their website, which is artalternatives.com, and then it said it was designed in California. It also has these little nib things to keep it from rolling across your desk. They work okay, I guess, if you're trying to get them to stop, but other than that, they work about as well as the Copic Chows. So let's take a look at these. I'm also going to open this up and show you. This is the brush nib, and this is the bullet nib. Let me grab a piece of paper really quickly and I will swatch them out for you. Alright, so here we go. First off, we're going to test B1. So here is the bullet tip. As you can see, you kind of get a very limited line variation. Hopefully you can see that color. It is really light. Then next we're going to use the brush, and you get a little bit more line variation. It's not as squishy as the Copic, but then again, you might just have to work at the nib to get it to be a little squishier. But that was B1. I'm gonna put that down here. B1. I feel like I'm playing bingo. Next up, we're gonna be doing B2. Here is the brush tip. I like this color a lot. It's like a light aqua. It's very nice. Hopefully you can see this one as well. It's really light. I don't know if they have any colors, like the Copic sets have range, and I think the only sets that they make are like the C one, I think the purple one and pink one's called like flowers or something. I don't know. But I hope that's not all they make, because these do seem really nice. Alright, here is BG10. I mean, the brush isn't super flexible. You get some different line widths, but it's not crazy good, I guess. I don't know, I just prefer something with a little bit more of a flexible nib, I guess. This is B14. Write that here so I don't forget. I really like these colors. They're pretty nice. And then last is B7, which is the darkest shade that I have. Oh, sorry, I went off camera there. And then B7. So these are the swatches. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Oops, that was in. But yeah, these are the swatches. I don't know if you can see these really light ones. They are ridiculously light. So I hope you can see them. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure whether I like these or not, but I am gonna go and try to do a little illustration, and I will talk to you further about my experience using them, and I will give a rating and all that stuff. And if you want to purchase these, I will leave a link down in the description below if you want to do so. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about these markers. I do want to tell you first and foremost, though, that this is just kind of like a little Zen doodle. It wasn't supposed to be anything super fancy. It was just supposed to be something kind of fun. So, first of all, there are 5 sets of 5s. There is a floral set, which is pinks and purples, a nature set, which is like browns and greens, a sea set, which is what you see in this video, it is blues, a basic set, which is basically your primaries, and then a grayscale set. As far as I know, there are 25 colors in the range, so each of those 5 sets don't have any duplicates. It's not a big range. They don't blend very easily unless you do the tip-to-tip method, which can ruin your nibs. So if you do that, it can ruin your nibs if you do it too much, but that is the easiest way to blend these things. One thing I really hated was the barrels felt really sticky. I don't understand. It was like somebody drenched them in syrup and I was like, what? Maybe I got a bad batch. I don't know. But they are vibrant. They have good coloring, coloration, pigment, dye. I don't know. Probably dye. The brush tip is really stiff. I thought maybe I could work it out, but that didn't happen. They're pretty stiff. You could still get some line variation, but it wasn't like as much as a Copic or a Prisma or something like that. It is, however, good for adult coloring. These were designed for adult coloring books, and I think they're great for that. They come $12 for a pack, and that's basically $2.40 a marker. That's USD. I'm not 100% positive to what that translates in a different country. They're non-smearing, but they do feather a lot, which I noticed. I don't know, maybe it's the paper I was using. As far as I know, there is no way to refill them unless you use alcohol, like just straight alcohol, which will dilute your color, and you cannot replace the nibs. So once you ruin the nib, you're better off buying a new marker, and as far as I know, you cannot buy these individually. You have to buy them in sets. The container is nice, however, and by the container, I mean the barrel of the marker itself. I don't know. All in all, these are fun for if you are not somebody who likes to use Copics, you would rather color in an adult coloring book, and you're not looking for many ways to blend. You know, they're cheap for what you get. They have a really, really small range. The brush is stiff, and the blending is pretty hard, especially because tip-to-tip is hard on your nibs. So, 5 out of 10. They're not my favorite. I'll probably use them for fun, but not for any application. Unless I just don't have that color, and then I might use it with my Copics. But other than that, you know. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Also, don't forget to join our cute little squid pod if you haven't already to keep updated on when I upload new videos. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My links are down in the description below. And I have a link to my art store down in the description as well, so go check it out. I have some pretty cheap originals as well as prints, and yeah. So, until next time, guys, toodaloo! So, the land will survive as long as she's asleep, so she just sleeps. And you'll notice she does resemble the trees. Her hair is pink like the leaves on the tree.